Swamiji, in the FVC, the Foundation Vedanta course that we are doing, it's a little confusing because it's mentioned that when we do introspection, it mentions it should be done without judgment, but it also talks about you visualizing the daily activity with the merits and demerits. So is there some other connotation to this merit and demerit here?
See, what it means is when we do introspection, the self-judgment does not have to be passed. That I did this good karma, so I am better off than somebody, or I did this negative karma, so I am worse than somebody. That self-judgment doesn't have to be passed, nor do I have to judge other people that, oh, they are bad or they are good. Introspection is to identify the intention. That's the purpose of the introspection. So based on the understanding of dharma, of values, of our purpose, of higher goal of life, we have to identify that this action was positive action, this action was negative action. So the steps are introspect, detect, negate, substitute. And as Gurudev says in that introspect, where he says it's an unbiased observation of the events of the whole day, where I'm not judging based on my ego, saying in my standpoint anybody would have done this. I look at it as a third person. That's why he gives the example of the parade. It's a thought parade, where when the parade is happening, the salute is being given, the person who is taking the salute is standing completely separate from the parade. He's not a part of the parade. So that way I have to stand apart and observe my own actions as a third person, which is why Gurudev said no judgment about oneself, but the decision whether this is a positive or a negative is based on the values. There one has to judge objectively, completely objectively. Then only one will be able to detect, oh, this is positive, this is negative. And once I detect the positive, I feel good about it. I thank the Lord. I have, let us say, gratitude for Bhagavan. When I detect negative, then I accept it. That will negate it. And then I substitute with the opposite. So that is very important to understand. That is how the introspection goes on.
So, Swamiji, just to quickly clarify and to understand, when you are saying that, suppose if I have thought negatively about somebody or criticize someone behind the back, so that is what I'm seeing as a third person, and that is something I am detecting and substituting with a pratipaksh bhavna or a positive another thoughtful.
Correct.
Is that correct?
Correct. That I have to detect that this criticizing behind the back was not good. From what standpoint? From standpoint of the values that I am learning and I am following. From that standpoint, it is not correct. So I have to rectify that. But because of that, I am not any lesser as a person. And also, I am not justifying that other person does more, I have done very less. Both these, if I avoid, then I'm detecting it correctly and I will be able to substitute.